For those who have just joined us, good morning and welcome to the first Candidly What's Next user conference. For those who have watched our previous session, welcome back. In this session, I'm super excited to present our product roadmap for 2023. At Candidly, we believe in building products that truly meet the needs of our clients. Our team takes every feature request seriously, and we carefully consider how it will impact the overall user experience. We also closely monitor usage patterns to inform our development process and ensure that we are creating a truly valuable product for our customers. To stay transparent, we maintain a public roadmap where basically anyone can contribute, view the features that we're building, or even request a feature that they're looking for. This open and collaborative approach is really what sets us apart and drives and continuously improves the product and our innovation. Additionally, anybody can view what's been released on the product, basically allowing you to stay informed and take advantage of all the new features that Candidly has to offer and that recently became available. 2022 has truly been a landmark year for Candidly. We've seen a number of successful product releases that have revolutionized the way our customers do business. The addition of custom fields, custom data mapping, end clients, Bullhorn sync, Bullhorn status mapping, marketing lists, and list automations has given our users a really powerful way to customize their experience and their workflows. These features have received rave reviews so far and are really the cornerstone what makes Candidly a top choice for staffing and recruiting companies when it comes to streamlining their submission process. I'm really proud of the work that the team has done last year, and I look forward to seeing and continue the success of Candidly in the years to come. Now, let's review the highlights of the product roadmap for 2023 together. Let's start with notifications. Think about it this way. Today, already Candidly can send obviously automated notifications to your customers if you share a submission with them, but we are upgrading that experience. We will add automated follow-ups. So the use case here would be, let's say you submit a candidate to your customers and your clients don't view your candidate submissions for a day or two. The system will automatically detect that and send a follow-up at the right time. You will also be able to subscribe your clients to what we call list updates. So the use case here would be, for example, if you create a submission and you submit a couple candidates on a Monday, but for the same job, you found a couple more candidates on a Wednesday, you can simply add those candidates to the same submission and the system will automatically send your clients an updated notification that new candidates are added and can be now reviewed. This will really streamline the process of how you collaborate and how you interact with your clients and really give you some peace of mind and basically remove the need for constantly monitoring your inbox and checking if your customer has looked at your emails. Next on, the upgraded activity feed. Today, you can already see if a customer has clicked on a submission and how long they have looked at each candidate, if they have forwarded the candidate submission to somebody else on their team, but we will add a whole lot of new activities to that activity feed. You will basically be able to track everything from list views, past messages that you have sent to customers. You will see when your teammates activated or deactivated candidates. You will be able to change notification and statuses and see all of that in the activity feed. This really helps you and your team to collaborate and really keep a track of what's going on with each submission and each candidate that you're sharing to your clients. We will now also add plain text emails and templates. Today, if you share a submission to a customer, your client gets that branded email where they can click on a button to access the link and find the candidates that you're presenting. For some cases, we heard that you would rather send a traditional, basically a plain email to your customer that will look like the traditional email that you're sending and not like a branded email. So this is something that's coming up very soon and will definitely give you the choice to choose between a plain text or a branded email notification to your clients. And also templates. So think of this as basically creating shortcuts to send submissions. If you have a text that you're always sending to your customers, basically a message that you're always drafting, you can save that message and auto-populate it before sharing the submission. So this will again save you some time on creating submissions right from within Bullhorn. Next on, and this is super exciting for customers that have multiple brands within their business, you will be able to set up Candidately with a multi-brand option. So what this means is today you can already set up your custom branding in Candidately, upload your logo, upload a header, create a custom URL and custom sending domain, create a fav icon. So basically fully brand and customize how the platform should look like for your clients with your branding. With multi-brand, you will be able to set up multiple brands under one account and then assign those brands to teams. So let's say you have multiple brands within your organization and multiple team members working on certain teams. You'll be able to nicely assign that and manage all of that right from one Candidately account. Super exciting feature that's coming out actually very shortly. Now we have a really good one, split desk workflows. So today we usually see recruiters and account managers collaborate on submissions. The recruiter will prepare all of the candidate data, package the resume, maybe create a short write-up and add all of the data points that are needed to create the submission. And usually without Candidately, just share it as an email to the account manager. Now it takes time. You go back and forth on that candidate submission before you share it to a client. With the split desk workflows and improvements in Candidately, both the recruiter and account manager can easily collaborate within Candidately on creating the submission, get internal notifications, change statuses, and get the submission to your clients faster than before. And now one that is super exciting. I get this in probably every second conversation that I have with staffing and recruiting leaders. Basically the question, how can we not only present our submission to our clients, so like the top 4 candidates for a job, but how can we show our clients a transparent overview of the entire pipeline for a certain job? So think of this that way. So for example, if you're working on a job for a customer and you already have sourced certain candidates, you have created your first interview, perhaps you have vetted a few other candidates that you have now submitted to the client, but maybe you have already declined 10 candidates for a job that the customer has never seen, but you still want to show the client all the work that you have done for a particular job and not only show them the submission. So this is exactly what you're going to be able to do with the Kanban view that we are launching. Think of it this way. If you have your candidate pipeline in Bullhorn, you will basically be able to mirror that pipeline live to your customer in a Kanban style board. So if you are familiar with products like Trello or Asana or other project management tools where you have those stages that you can create and there's little cards that you can drag and drop into each stage, this is basically what your customers will get. They will see the entire process and the entire candidate pipeline, and you can simply communicate and move the candidates collaboratively with your customer through the pipeline. Super exciting, specifically for retained search and perm recruitment companies. So if you want to learn more about the Kanban view, just let me know. Next on, custom data visual. So that's a feature that essentially will enable you to fully customize how the candidate profiles should look like for your clients. Today already in Candidately, you're presenting the candidate's resume, which is usually displayed in the middle of the profile. And on the left-hand side, you will find additional information, such as a recruiter note, compensation, additional information, such as a LinkedIn profile, and so on. Basically, all of that data you can already customize with custom fields today, and the custom data visual will enable you to basically display that data in the order that you would like to have it. So for example, if you're not interested in displaying the recruiter note on the top of the profile, but towards the bottom, you'll be able to simply drag and drop those sections and make it look like you want to have it for your customer. One that is very important, client-facing KPIs and analytics. I always get that in probably every second call. People are asking me, can we show our customers how fast they are to respond to our submissions? Can we show them how many submissions we have created versus how many placements we have made, right? So creating some submission to placement ratios and displaying all of that in a nice dashboard so your customers can easily grasp all of the KPIs and all of the work that you're doing in one place. It's exactly what will be available with Candidately. Both client-facing as well as internal analytics will be available this year, so you'll be able to display to your customers all of the nice KPIs and work that you're doing for them. One that is a very big one, and I also get asked quite often and is a high priority for this year, is reformatting resumes. Candidately today allows you to display the candidate's resume that you have saved in Bullhorn, and that's usually a PDF or doc file of the candidate's resume, and that's what you're showing to a customer. But before you're showing that type of document, you're maybe in a need to reformat it. Your candidates are sending you the original files, and maybe there is some formatting options, formatting issues with the file. Maybe you want to add your logo, or maybe you want to remove the contact information of the candidate from the resume. All of that will be available with the resume reformatting option. So basically, when you get the original file from the candidate, you can drop it into Candidately and automatically reformat, add your branding, as well as remove contact information from the resume before sending it to your client. Also a big one, job posting for your clients. So basically closing the loop a little bit here. Now you already have the option to present candidates, but maybe there's a step before where you would like your customers to essentially present and post jobs to your team, either right from a website or from a link that you share with them. Those jobs can sync back nicely into Bullhorn, so your team can start working on them, and your customer has an easy way to collaborate and communicate their requirements to your team. To the chat. So we already have a live chat in Candidately that enables you to live chat with your customers on each candidate submission. Now we'll be centralizing that chat in a separate overview within your navigation menu, so your team can easily find all of the notifications and messages that your customers have shared with you all in one place, and you can collaborate with your team on those messages. In addition to that, advanced interview scheduling. So you can already have the option in Candidately for your clients to just send you a message with available times. We'll be extending that with a couple pop-ups that will give your customers the option to present the times that they're available, plus connect calendars to essentially close the loop and automatically add calendars and invites to the customer and you have basically the option to just collaborate, but much better on interview scheduling. And last but not least, public API documentation. So if you're already using Candidately with Bullhorn, those products are nicely connected. But if you're using another applicant tracking system or some other tools to run your business, you'll be able to connect those tools through a public API and basically have a better connection between any other tool and Candidately in the future. One more, multi-language. So we are currently offering Candidately in English, but we are already expanding. So Candidately's customers span across the world. We're offering the product in Australia. We have customers in Germany and Netherlands, Austria, in the UK and Belgium, and some other European countries. And therefore, we'll be enabling a multi-language option. So if you're sharing submissions with your customers, for example, if you are working with German customers, the page that they will be seeing will be translated in German. Same for Dutch, Polish, French, and other languages. So you'll be able to pretty much localize and customize how the candidate presentation will look like for your clients. So those are the highlights for 2023. High level, there's going to be probably more and more features coming in as we now speak to more customers, as we now onboard more clients to the product and have those conversations. There's going to be tons of smaller improvements that are coming out almost every day or on a weekly basis. So stay tuned. And if you have any specific questions about the roadmap, if you would like to contribute with ideas to the roadmap, please let us know. We will really love to have that conversation with you, hear what you're struggling with, hear what you're looking for, hear what the business challenges are, and see if we can help you with that. And now stay tuned for the next expert interviews and customer conversations that are coming up. I'll see you soon.